I bet they don't watch the Japanese one. They probably watch an American, but with their Japanese subtitles.
Bobby-san.
Bobby.
Little chord. You want to roll in?
Yeah.
Roll.
Hey guys, welcome to Life is Dejobu.
Who put that on the teleprompter?
You got the wrong script. Episode 200. Is that right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Dang.
200.
So we were looking, Zay, that the last episode you were on was episode 149,
Oh man. Okay.
but that was 2 years ago.
So the schedule has slowed a little bit.
It's been bi-weekly.
We went bi-weekly when we decided we want to do it
Yeah.
on that second week.
Right.
We're bi-weekly when we feel like it.
Yeah.
Also, but Sky was telling me that the life is the anime one
Yeah.
that has picked up.
How do you say it?
Life is Dejobu.
Degenerate.
Dejobo.
Dodgeable.
Dodgeable.
That's how you. That's like life is Dejobo.
Yeah.
I don't know. How would you say it? How did you say it?
Dejobu.
Oh,
Daijobu.
Daijobu.
There was something you said
Daijobu.
yesterday, Thane, that just really brought your inner weeb out. It was the title of something that you and Cole were either watching or reading. Oh, it was the deer one. What's the deer one called?
Shika shika noko noko koshita dad.
Oh my!
Well, they sing it every episode.
It's the beginning.
yeah.
There's Shika Noko 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 Koshitan. I could even do it too.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of the intro.
Who would you say is a bigger weeb out of you two?
Probably me. I don't know.
I don't know.
I
think-
fight for it.
I
It
play
depends on
I
the
play
thing.
my games in the Japanese audio.
Yeah.
sometimes.
Okay. He's a
Thane
degenerate.
wins,
He's
yeah.
a degenerate.
Yeah.
I can't be that. I like to hear instead of read.
But do you like watching with English subtitles all your stuff? Or do
Yeah,
you
sometimes.
prefer-
But,
right?
like
Okay.
when it's like released at the beginning
Wait, do you watch
without
it
a
with
dub,
Japanese
I'll
subtitles on?
watch it with
I've been-
subtitles.
I've been
But-
watching through Brooklyn Nine-Nine recently,
Yeah.
and I just I turn on the Japanese voices because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to watch. Everything's got to be subtitled, or
Yeah.
else it's not right.
So you have Terry Crews. What would he say? What would Terry Crews say? Thing.
He goes, Terry likes pudding, but he says it in Japanese. I don't know what it is.
Brooklyn. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. How to
Brooklyn, no.
say it. Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
German.
I'm trying to think of because they have like they do that. That's how they say their
Onomatopoeia.
How would you
stuff.
say
They
it?
say
Thane?
their stuff though. Say like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but like it's like a
Japanese
It's the
accent.
dramatized like Japanese version.
Yeah.
It's like anime cutscene or
Yeah.
intro or something.
How would you say it?
Kind
Thane?
of like Brooklyn and
Brooklyn.
I'm
Except
trying
they
to-
can't
yeah.
say the L's.
Or the
So-
R's.
Brooklyn
The R's are
Nine-Nine.
L's. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Something like that. We're just being racist here. Let's move on.
No, we're just trying to impersonate Terry Crews doing a Jap. It's Terry Crews is the really the
Yeah, Terry
it's
Crews
his
is the
fault.
racist here. Remember?
He's the, yeah, because he didn't he provide his own voice for the Japanese dub, right?
I don't
He
know.
was,
No.
reading his own lines.
No.
So we're just impersonating him doing whatever he's doing. This is fine.
I love the idea that he knows Japanese so he can voice over it for himself. There is actually now that we're on it, there's a scene in Brooklyn Nine-Nine where he does go to Japan to learn Japanese.
Oh, yeah?
That's like one of his past things in his history.
Oh.
And so he might actually know Japanese, so it's kind of funny that we're even talking about that. Oh, good stuff, good stuff.
I've only seen the first 3 episodes of that.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, dude, I'm
it's a good
loving it.
show. I like
I've seen it before, but rewatching it,
Yeah.
oh, I forgot how good it is. It's so freaking fun.
That's a good show. It's pretty fun.
One of my one thing I looked up that I thought would be interesting in Japanese dub was King of the Hill.
Oh,
Like one of the
Oh.
most southern American shows, only really Americans could understand that life, and it's just dubbed in Japanese. I wanted to hear how Boomhauer sounded, and it's just a guy speaking semi-normal fast Japanese, or because like it's hard to translate. Like, hey man, you're gonna do stop doing the man, like yeah.
I bet they don't watch the Japanese one. They probably watch it American,
Yeah,
but
they
then with
do.
their Japanese subtitles.
Bobby-san.
Bobby.
It's really funny because Hank Hill has a half Japanese brother.
He does,
So,
yes. Yeah, that's one of the
I don't know
episodes.
enough of the Hank lore.
Yeah,
Because his dad fought in World War II.
Oh,
cheated on his wife.
Got a little excited down there. Well, I don't know if they were married. Him
yeah.
and his wife were married at the point because his brother's older than Hank.
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Jonichiro Hill.
Junichiro Hill.
What's that? Because I've seen the clip where Bobby is wearing the headphones, and doesn't Hank walk up to him and he's like acting like he's listening to music, and then he just shows him the chord. Is he just acting like he's listening to music? I guess I don't know the episode.
Oh, I don't know
where
the
it fits
chord
in.
thing, but
No.
I know he takes the headphones and puts it on to like
Isn't
listen to
this
what Bobby
empty?
is listening to.
Oh, I thought, it was just silent. I thought it was just
So-
silent.
no,
He was
no.
acting
It's
like he was-
music.
Oh, okay.
Some kind of prank call thing where it's like,
Oh,
hello.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not music. He's just listening to like stand-up comedy,
Yeah.
but it's like bad or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I guess not like bad. It's just fart jokes is what
Yeah.
it was. And Nate goes, "Oh God, what is this?" or whatever.
That man has a mental illness or something.
That boy ain't right.
That boy, right.
Yeah.
Well, Zay, we want to take a little stroll down memory lane.
Let's do it. Let's do
I
it.
haven't watched any of these
Oh no.
since we've done them. I don't know if you guys have. I guess Cole and I did a little previs.
Let's
This-
just hope some of them have aged well.
So
How
this-
about that?
It's
Is that
because
fair
it's
thing to say?
episode 200. We're gonna be looking at history and revisiting some of our most heated debates.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
At least one, because I want to bring it up so badly.
Hopefully, you brought some receipts.
Oh, great. I'm going to have to get all
Some
these
argumentative
clips. Do you have
materials.
OBS
Some
pulled up?
receipts.
Good to get all the clips.
I can. Do you want to do that?
Just go to the podcast clip channel. It's all
Yeah,
laid
it'd
out.
be easier to line up, I
Just
guess.
react to those. Is that what you're saying?
Remind me later.
I think we're just
hopefully-
watching the intros, aren't we?
Yeah.
Hopefully, you don't have
Yeah.
any opinions that haven't aged very well. Like saying, I remember one time you brought up Puff Daddy Combs, and you said he's a great man.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You
he
said
did
that.
say
I'm pretty
that.
sure you said that.
I don't remember
He's
saying
got
that.
Pull the clip. Roll it.
Jamie, roll it.
We have it.
He's wearing a shirt that says "I love P Daddy." P Daddy? Is that what they would call him? P Daddy?
Didn't you
Daddy.
say I got this lousy shirt at a P Diddy party or something?
I got P diddled at a P Diddy concert.
Oh,
Oh, there's so many good names.
you crazy.
I've heard the
Soul.
Diddler. He's like dressed up like the Riddler.
Oh, yeah.
Or he did the Joker, but someone said the Diddler.
wow.
Diddler.
gosh.
I don't know if this was the first one. Now that I'm thinking about it, because
First one, what?
This is episode 46.
Well, we didn't do a standard intro in the first few episodes.
What did we do?
So this would have
We
been.
did- I just did,
Did it just
we
roll
just
in?
we just made a little title card and had a little song on it. There was no acting or anything. There's no little sketch.
So it's just quick roll.
Yeah.
Well, we're already here. I got to check now, Thane. It's not that I don't trust you. I just want to see it.
Thane, he doesn't actually trust you. You can tell.
Thane,
yeah.
he doesn't trust you.
Thane,
That's pretty one of the most like obvious like points of Skylar just not trusting you.
Thane,
Yeah.
it's not you. It's mostly me, but it's partially me.
Let's just admire the evolution of the thumbnails as well. How about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, they kind of went all over the
Oh,
place
man,
for a bit
these
there.
are-
These are the ones that I tried with. The ones where I actually have our
And then
faces
those
in
ones?
them. I try like cut them out. Oh yeah, and the Taco
There's
Bell
so
cup
many.
one.
There's so many eras of.
See these
of
one.
the
Okay,
pod.
these one. I want to before we click
This
it.
is
This one
pretty-
right here with the big giant TR. This is just Skylar and Thane. I went back and made these thumbnails for them so they would look nicer because they were
Really?
garbage before.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
We just did like screenshots and then we just
Yeah.
have words on there. I think one picture was just winger.
I did the same thing with the Zelda playthrough.
Yeah.
I went back and got a bunch of pictures for that Let's Play.
That's effort you got to appreciate.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. You just didn't make it look very good.
We didn't know how to make
Oh
thumbnails.
no, okay.
Yeah,
We
this is
did
the
do
first
intro.
one.
Yeah.
22. That's when I showed up. But like at the same time, Zay was never in the podcast before this, was he?
He
If
was in a
anything,
few
maybe one
episodes.
episode. Yeah,
Okay, because
maybe
I was
one
in an
episode.
episode too with you guys
Yeah.
before.
Honestly, Thane, you slept so much on that couch in that living room. It's probably you really asleep, and we just bombarded you.
Just bombarded. I remember very,
intro. We
very
set up
vividly.
the video, and you're asleep. Just
Yeah.
That'd
got
be
home.
horrible. If you
Yeah, this is pre-jaw surgery too.
Can we cut out his feet so no one else could get onto that? You know, like nobody could like be zooming in on those feet pics.
Saying, I'm not gonna lie, your
He's a little
rump,
bit cake, dude.
Yeah, you're.
This is
a
the best he's looked in a while.
wow, Thane.
That rump.
What do you have to
I'm
say
used to
to
seeing the
that?
flat cheeks, but this is.
You're so dummy thick. Do you walk in your thunder? Because I'm jealous. I am kind of
right on
chunky
my
though,
ass.
for sure.
Say that right on my ass.
Is that a pickle you're
He's
eating?
taquitos.
No,
It looked like
Oh,
Taquito.
taquito.
Yeah.
So did we model this off after just like every every 80s? Well, everybody.
Oh, the peak.
Welcome.
Yeah, dude, this
Finally,
guy
we
has
are
never
ready
not
to
peaked in
season
this
two
in this
talking about
podcast.
Year and a half in the making.
Dude, look at this setup that we got.
Got
Glad to
blanket.
be
That
back.
blanket's in the garbage now.
Yours is?
Yeah.
I love how we just have like the random chairs, and you guys are like, okay, cool. Use that chair that you brought with you. That's going to be your chair for the next 50
And
episodes.
Zay's got the that was what you used for your office for a while,
Oh
right?
yeah, he's
Yeah,
got the
bring that
fold-out
chair out.
chair.
You look the fold-out
Yeah,
chair.
the metal one.
Oh,
And me and Thane have the classic racer chairs.
Yep.
that we were gifted. You know what's funny is these. We still have that mic. You're probably it's one that Sky or Cole's using it too.
Yeah, well,
Dang,
these
it's
are all
the
the same
same
mics.
freaking-
These are
yeah,
the same mics.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, the
Yeah.
black one's got to be.
These
That
three.
is.
one of them
Okay,
up
I didn't
there.
see the.
Yeah.
Okay, Plain has the black one.
So that one you're using, Zay, that was my old gold one. I just got rid of that like 3 or 4 months ago.
Oh, wow.
So it lasted a long time too.
I've recently been getting into monsters, so I'm just curious. That's the ultra green one, right? That you're drinking right there, Zay?
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that? Or what's your favorite monster flavor?
I was just talking to Sky about this today. I
About
saw,
how I'm into monsters now?
So you get into energy drinks. It's been a recent turn, I guess I've seen. I don't know how long you've been on it, but
About a week.
okay. Okay. I think it's good. I like that one.
What is that your favorite one or?
I think my favorite one's probably orange or peach. Those are probably my 2 favorite ones.
Okay.
Right now. Yeah.
The zero sugar ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those ones are good.
I like the white with zero sugar. I mean, that's pretty
That's good.
Pretty standard.
Yeah, I like that one.
I think my overall favorite though is Pipeline Punch.
Oh, okay.
That one is really freaking good.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I like
But I've been liking that since Logan. Like even
Yeah.
back in Logan, I was drinking
that.
that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this set's interesting. This was so prior to you getting here, Cole. This was Thane's dungeon. He would stream down here. We had a circle table in the bottom.
That's where he played Red Dead.
Yeah, and he
I
would
know.
just stream, but he would sit right under the air vent, so he's
Yeah,
just freezing.
so he's wearing the blankie.
Walk down, he just bundled up.
I loved seeing Thane. You were grinding
Yeah.
Red Dead for a minute.
Yeah.
That was great.
On
to
his
see.
stream, he had that like never-ending GIF of like snow behind him, so it looked like it was like snowing or whatever. It was the weirdest thing. If you're just like staring at it, you get like mesmerized by it.
Yeah, I don't know why I picked that. There's also one where it's like at the TV like line things, and people said that hurts my eyes. It's like
Yeah, the snow one kind of got me. I'm not gonna lie. That's I just throw you up on the side and then I just kind of look away.
I'm
yeah.
trying to, because I think there is. I wish we had this, but I think there was a time where a guy came into your stream and you just started like laying into him, right? You just
Yeah,
started like,
it's like
you're
why
just
did I get? He let him get to me.
oh yeah,
That's
he
probably-
got you. Yeah, he got you. Like
That's the worst
you just
thing.
kept riding your horse. You just kept playing.
Yeah.
You just get ready.
I don't know what he said, but I think he. I think I have an idea what he said to you, but
Yeah.
he really got
you banned him too, didn't you?
Yeah, I banned him
Did he
several
come back?
times.
Did he come
Yeah, he had
back?
several accounts. I just banned him every time.
Little do we know, it was just freaking Boober before we knew him
Oh yeah, I guess it could have been.
with all of his million
I
accounts.
reported those accounts to Twitch, so that guy probably got IP banned.
Oh my gosh, dude.
One thing I gotta say before we go to the next era is look how young we all look, and my hair. My God, I just went through all the hair evolutions.
We could have just a separate thing on your hairstyles.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, we
True,
could have a
we
whole
really could.
my hair has its own character.
What year is this uploaded?
Probably got to be
20?
2019, right?
Yeah, 2019. I would guess.
2019.
It says
It says
20. That's not right though. There's no way.
Oh, because we
No,
had to
we-
re-upload it.
Yeah, I
I'm
was gonna
saying
say.
2019.
So
Right?
that's what, 5 years ago?
Yeah, it's got to be
5 years ago. So
Holy
Thane's 30 now. He right there is 25 then.
So I
Yeah.
was
Jeez.
22.
We are 2 years older than he was in this video.
Dang, Dane. Wow. Isn't that crazy?
I'm old.
We're kind of getting old.
We're kind of getting old.
I mean,
Yikes.
Other than that, though, I would say we all look the same. Cole for sure looks the same.
Thanks.
You do, Cole. You do. Look the same.
Hey, I cut my hair today. I got shorter hair than that.
I mean, this looks like a pretty fine cut, though. I wonder if you had recently cut this too.
Cole, but you didn't ever
My top's
change.
a little longer.
You didn't ever do like just the soul patch on your
No,
just your facial
no,
hair.
no, no,
You never
no.
did like just like that thin line.
The only
that they
experiment.
do at the
Okay,
beginning.
I had that in high school. That was my in high school. I only had the chin strap.
Yeah.
Because that's all I could grow.
Okay.
But the only experiment I've ever done with my facial hair is just a mustache.
Yeah.
When I was in Boise, I did that a little bit. Me and Jake both did. Then we go play Pokemon together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cole, you've never done anything different with your facial hair.
Other than
No,
you
I
shaved it once, and that was
Shaved
an
all the way.
experience.
Well, that was for the No Shave November
Yeah.
stuff.
I remember seeing.
It's so
that was
funny how
crazy.
everybody was freaking out, and I'm just like, oh, it just looks like Cole from high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
Let's go a step further. Do you
Man,
guys?
I wish that you had just a huge beard at this point. It's
can't-
from there to
yeah.
now.
I can't really grow facial hair
I
that
know,
well.
I know, but it'd be
Yeah.
really cool to see that. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I am older. You just said this.
Before you move away, look at the background stuff. What background stuff
Yeah.
do we still have?
I don't think
We have Master Chief's helmet.
this cartridge is that up there, or
No,
did you make
'cause
this after?
I made that after. That wasn't there yet.
There's that. What the freaks is it? Loot box? Is that what it's
Oh,
called?
Loot
The
crate.
loot crate.
Loot crate. Yeah, up in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't
That's.
Thane
I think
ordered
it's one
that?
of one of these boxes over here.
Thane ordered that, and then we had that.
No,
forever,
that was
didn't you?
Jordan.
Oh, it was Jordan. You gave it
Yeah.
to us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
okay.
is the lube there?
No, the loop hadn't shown up yet.
Lube's still here.
We
was
still got it behind
Christmas.
you, Zay. It's Mario's cuddling with
gosh, Mario.
He gets good use out of it.
it. He does. Yeah, I think the only thing on that right there is just the Master Chief helmet.
Holy
That's
crap!
the only. Oh yeah, because Colby made that boys picture way later.
Yeah, that was much later. Got Thane just screaming in Japanese.
Such a perfect. That's never gonna. You're never gonna age out of that. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
man. You're always gonna be saying something in.
In an angry
Japanese,
tone,
yeah.
Japanese voice. Let's go a step further. Do you guys still own these clothes that you're wearing? Like, do you still have this in your wardrobe?
I don't have those red sweats anymore.
What happened to him? If
They
you don't
threw
mind
him
me
away.
asking.
Threw 'em away.
It was personal, man. That's just.
Sold them on eBay.
I know. I got the blanket out in the living room.
Yeah.
I might have those sweats. I don't have that shirt.
You have 4 more blankets like that now on the couch.
They multiply. I don't know what happens. Like rabbits.
That shirt I don't have, and that coat I think I gave to one of my sisters. And those slippers I definitely ruined. They look really gross right there.
What about the sweats?
I don't know, because those were part of my basketball uniform. They're like the warm-up sweats.
Oh,
I should have threw them away just to like stick it to the man. But
Yeah, take that, the man.
nice guy.
they are nice. So I'm going to say no. I don't own any of those clothes that I am currently wearing.
What's the shirt that Thane's wearing? Is it the one guy from Dumb and Dumber? Adam? No, not Adam.
Adam Sandler. No, I
See
don't.
if he moves
Jeff.
around a
It's
little
not,
bit.
not Jeff Daniels.
I can't remember his name off
Jim
the top of my head.
Carrey.
Jim Carrey, thank you. Is that the Jim Carrey
I
shirt?
think it
Is it,
is.
so you're saying there's a
What
chance?
is that? I don't know.
No.
I can't tell.
Maybe just like skip way far ahead in the video.
Wait. So
Oh wait, Zay, do you have your clothes?
So we recorded this intro the same day we recorded this episode.
There's
So
no
we're wearing the
Right
same
there.
clothes. We're wearing the same clothes.
Right
Go
there.
back.
Wait, okay, yeah,
Go
go back. Zay's on to
We're
something
wearing the
here.
same clothes.
Yeah.
We wore all on the same day.
So that's what he's wearing.
Oh no, he's wearing the Fallout shirt.
Yeah, it's
okay,
wearing
okay.
the
Fallout.
Fallout
shirt.
Yeah,
So that's how
Fallout.
we
I
know.
still have
'cause
that
Dane's
shirt,
wearing
I
that
think.
same sweats. I'm wearing that. Yeah, we're all wearing that. We recorded
Okay, I
all
don't
the
have
same
those sweats
day.
then. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We really did record it all
That's
the
crazy.
same day. That is crazy.
I mean, let's be honest. These were all oneers, right? Did
Wonders?
it just one takes?
Probably close.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
it
yeah.
was
yeah.
Shadow
I
Sleeper.
don't know. We were just trying to be as weird as possible, I think, right?
Yeah, we fit the
Oh,
bill.
gosh.
So that was
That's
2019.
2019.
This one, that's the
That's
same
the same one.
Oh, this is.
Yeah.
Oh, I know this is. Mr. Mr. Breeding.
Yeah.
The following podcast is intended for mature audiences. Enjoy the show.
Oh, this is the saxophone,
Oh
dude.
my gosh.
Oh, me and Zay bonk our heads or something here? Is that what it is? Maybe it's something else.
Oh,
we
you
bonk our
and
heads.
Cole. I think you and
yeah.
Cole hit, or you and Sky
Okay.
hit.
Sky.
We hit?
Yeah, you and Sky.
I remember
hit.
bonking heads
Thane
with somebody.
Thane sat down. I think Cole and Sky hit.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah. That's what. Okay.
Nick Testes.
Charles B.
In hindsight, I hate these slide-ins because they just look so like 30 frames a second or
Yeah.
24 or whatever.
Look at Thane's dance. Yeah, I think you cut my eye open right there. That was just like a
There's no
UFC
way that actually cut it open. Get out.
Sky just starts bleeding.
He sits down. He's just done.
Hey gamers, this podcast was recorded in front of a live studio audience, held against their will.
The following podcast.
Oh my! I
He's
forgot
so young
Boober.
sounding.
Boober. I forgot Boober did.
Like,
the
or I'll
intro.
cut off because.
Wait, did Boober say that includes you? Did you say Jimmy? Is that what he says?
In front of a live studio
That includes you,
audience,
Jimmy.
held against their will.
The following podcast contains content not suitable for young audiences. That includes you, little Jimmy.
Little Jimmy.
Little
that's right.
Jimmy.
Oh my
man, they had such
Cole's the only one looking at the
crisp
camera.
microphones.
Well, we can't tell if those other two are looking at the
Thane
camera. They're too
We're
tall.
out of frame. We missed the cut, Thane.
Yeah.
That
Too
sucks.
tall.
Yeah.
Dang it,
Literally.
dude. We're out of the intro.
I don't have any of those clothes, if you're wondering.
I don't know if I still have
You
this.
lost
I
them all?
don't think I have
Well,
the,
I might have the sweater, but I don't wear it
I don't have the
anymore.
Force Awakens shirt. I'm pretty sure I do not have those sweatpants either.
I
I
don't.
still have all that.
I don't have any of
Both those
mine.
things.
Those were the pants I blew a hole in the butthole.
I remember that. Wasn't that work you did it?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yep, and I don't have the black jacket and the
Yeah,
NASA jacket I gave.
I personally also did that. The black and white with the chopped frames. I had to go individually chop every frame.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
That frame.
Wait, this is another record the same day, is it?
No.
Or we just-
No.
it looked like it
Okay, I just happen to be
I
wearing
have
the
my-
same
Same
clothing.
one,
Cool.
yeah.
I have
Great.
my exercise shirt on.
Oh yeah, Thane has that shirt. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I remember that was always our biggest thing. Was we felt like the left side was.
Bare, and it
Yeah.
is. It
Yeah.
absolutely is. I'm glad we got that shelf eventually. But look, we got the boys.
Double
yeah, we do
The
have
boys is there now.
Bears.
But other than that, I think that's the only thing
Holy
that stayed.
crap. Oh, Cole, that freaking aloe with the chunks.
Dude,
the
that's
aloe
good stuff.
water.
I still like it. It's been a while
Yeah.
since I've had one, but are you rocking a Mountain Dew Voltage in that, Zay? Is that what
Yeah.
you're drinking? That's
Well, it's 'cause
crazy.
it's because the vending machine.
Oh,
it had
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It had that. So it's either that or I would do root beer.
Why am I sitting cross-legged?
You did that a lot,
Yeah.
dude.
We missed an era, didn't we?
Where'd those,
You- that
where'd
was a
those chairs
classic
go?
thing.
Did you guys bring those?
We
left
sold
We
them.
sold them.
Oh gosh, those were good.
They
chairs.
were nice chairs. I kind of wish I had them.
Dude, we got a killer deal on those. Did we get them? Was
50
it
bucks
50 bucks each? That's
I don't even think it was
crazy.
$50. I thought it was less than that, dude.
Really?
I-
We were like looking. We're like, oh,
Yeah.
we're really down on our luck. We really need
I
chairs.
kind of wish I had them both still.
stumble upon those in that one. It was like a
It's like a warehouse selling shutdown.
yeah. It was like
It was a
s-
store.
It was like a
It was
boutique
closing
store
out.
for like
Yeah.
clothes, and they happen to have these chairs. They're like were perfect.
I wish that I we would have just threw them in there and I just like kept them at my parents' house or something because like I said they're really nice. I'd like to have
Dude,
them.
those would have been
It'd
sweet.
be my reading chair.
And that futon, man. Oh,
That kind of.
It's
that
backbreaking.
freaking futon.
You guys lucky had the nice chairs.
Yeah, we lucked out.
You
for
guys
them.
really did look
Our
out.
back and our health really benefited.
Oh man,
from
we
that.
went
Our-
almost 2 hours on this episode.
we
Oh wow,
really-
we were really talking back in the day.
I feel like
really did it
we've
up.
missed an era though. Didn't we have an era where we had the fish in the back? Because I see the fish bag up there. I feel like we had the stand, and maybe it was just
just go
halfway
to the
through.
just go to the couple episodes before then,
Oh yeah, we
that's
did have
true,
that little
huh?
stand.
because I don't think
Season 2 comes. To
I don't
an
think
end.
they were ever in the
There it
I
is.
was gonna say
Oh yeah.
Was it 30 million?
make
They
snack
brought
time
that
Yeah.
make snack time epic again.
Those
I
those
totally
garbage.
forgot.
Those are garbage
Thane-
pizza.
Oh man.
Look what we got
I
here.
kind of liked them. Honestly, I kind of liked
They were
them.
like expired. There was like 70 bags on that shelf,
Yeah.
and we're just slowly going through.
Because they were so gross.
They
I was-
weren't that bad.
I was trying to give them away to my family every time they came down.
They were pretty bad.
I love the whole bit of like, oh, we're sponsored by Pizza Goldfish. They're like, it says new, but they're like old at that point. They're like years old.
When would we ever stumble upon a display for Crackers Goldfish, though, that we would just, we're not stealing that from Walmart.
Dane, you really hooked us up that day.
Yeah.
When you brought that home, you're like, guys, I got this for the set.
Honestly,
But then he brought
if it was
What?
if it was a bag of like Milanos or something.
Yeah, it was the caramel macchiato Milanos
Yeah.
that he brought us. Those are
yeah.
bad though.
Yeah,
Those are
I don't
gross.
like caramel. No, yeah, it's like caramel macchiato.
Caramel macchiato.
I think you kind of liked him, though, didn't you?
I only liked them when I dipped them in milk because they were able to go down my throat. But I don't like coffee.
Yeah.
I'm not a coffee fan.
After it took away all the taste, the flavor.
Maybe I just like milk.
No offense to anyone who actually likes the flavor of caramel macchiato. but-
No, full offense.
No, yeah,
That is
completely
awful.
full offense.
That is awful.
Yo, okay. Is that you drinking that black cherry stuff, Zay?
Yeah, that's the sparkling water from
Yeah,
Walmart.
I discovered that, and that's the only sparkling water I like.
That one?
Yeah, because it tastes more like a soda, less than a sparkling water.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't realize they
Those
had
taste
them that
good.
all the way back then too.
Those
That's
taste good.
crazy.
Yeah, we got rid of that.
Oh my, dude! How many intros do
Season
we have?
4 ever.
Well, we did it because we were
Just
doing
kept going.
seasons at first.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
That's why we called this one season 4 ever, because we didn't want to do it
What
again.
happened to 76 through 78 on that playlist?
We had to remove them. They
Yeah.
were not NSF.
Oh, yeah. Show my wiener.
They've got a gun.
You stuck it through. You stuck it through the goldfish stand. You just
Oh, my lord.
Try to reach for a bag, you grab something else, some other kind of bag.
Yeah, it smiled back at us.
So Zay's got pizza. Thane's got a sword and a gun. What do you have in your hand,
A
Cole?
switch.
Switch.
In the garage. Yeah, it was Brooklyn Nine-Nine. This is the one I ripped off Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
What did you see on your burger?
Oh, because he's like,
ca-
it's a callback.
Yeah,
right?
it's
It
the
was a
callback to the cheesy ketchup
onions,
only. They had
onions
onions
and
on it.
pickles. Yeah.
There's onions.
Go back. I wanna see it again. It's like, no.
What book are you reading? It's like a kid's
Look, give him
book.
out a
Yeah, it
cookie.
I remember that.
Hey, the lube.
I remember that day. Cole's like, "Hey, remember
Oh,
not to
my.
get this on my burger," and I accidentally totally forgot to say it, and he actually got mad.
Oh,
Well, we got the shelf at that point.
oh my gosh, dude.
Now Zay's doing this at crisscross now.
I think I'm doing it just to. I think I was doing it because you like kind of clown on things.
Is this
I think I'm
Thane?
doing it to see. I don't know.
Probably.
Is this post-surgery Thane?
I never said that.
No.
They are clients.
Me too.
I think we all did it on purpose. Yeah, we're all doing.
Wait, we gotta see what we're saying.
He's like honking the honk.
We all do cross legs.
We're not doing that. No, it's weird. No.
Everybody.
You're such a big guy.
I think this was a same-day film.
I must have told Thane not to do crisscross applesauce or something.
This must have been
Because
a
I
same
was so
day.
adamant against it.
He's like honking the honk.
Honk and honk. Totally the same day, dude.
Yeah, same day, dude.
Oh my gosh.
So looking at the set, though, this is when we upgraded. We got the new shelf.
Yeah.
I must have been a fat ass, dude. I had like a Burger King or McDonald's cup every episode. Oh, it's because we'd go eat. We would go eat before the podcast. every
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I had the hamburger from McDonald's, so we must have ate at McDonald's.
That's true.
Remember,
Did
didn't we do?
Would
Didn't
you
we
think
do?
you ate that burger still or no?
I'm sure I
just
scraped
get-
off the onions and
Didn't we
sadly
do-
ate it.
Didn't we do podcast on Tuesday, and that meant Taco Bell Tuesday?
I think that was after Zay left.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I remember filming, wasn't it every
I
Sunday?
thought it was Sundays.
Yeah.
I was trying to
Because we would
remember.
stream. God, dude, we thinking about our schedule. We would stream Monday, and
What is
then
it, Wednesday, Friday.
yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then we would record Let's Play episodes on Tuesday, Thursday, and then the podcast on Sunday. So Saturday was
we
our
were
only
doing. We
free
were
day.
still doing stuff on Saturday too, though.
Yeah, we
Sometimes
record
I had-
videos
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
We would do stuff on Saturday
Yeah.
still.
Thinking back, dude, it blows my mind how much content we were doing. And I don't, even looking back, like I could not do that now with the current life I'm living. We must have really not done anything back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we all still
We
were
worked.
working, though. We all had like jobs, but outside of this, that's really all we were doing, right?
Yeah.
That's yeah. Gosh,
That's a lot.
that was a lot, man.
Some of it was really fun though, looking back. Some of it was rough.
I just remember we would pull up to a stream and we're trying to like,
Half-baked.
finish a game, and it's like, oh, we were. I think
There
all
were-
of us were
there
just
were
like
sometimes,
pissed at each other,
Like the
we're just
Donkey Kong
upset.
ones, I was just like, I was done. I think
Yeah.
Thane was sick the ending of that one or
No,
something.
I just didn't want to go sit in.
Oh.
I remember
I was
Thane-
working on a video or
Yeah,
something.
Thane would just boycott. He got to the point where he's like, nope, I'm not.
We
doing
did
it.
that
I'm
when
not-
we did like Super Mario. Like you guys hated me so much, and you guys sit down like just get angry, and I'm sitting there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw him off the cliff again.
Such a troll.
And then that Zelda game too.
Oh my, Skyward
That
Sword
was
was
brutal.
brutal,
Yeah,
dude.
that one was
So
brutal,
bad.
There was one episode or one stream we were doing. I remember this very fondly because I was a little bit mad. Thane was like, "Oh, I got it. I'm gonna get this video done for the weekend, so I don't want to stream. I just want to go work on it." And then he joins the stream chat and he just sat and watched this the whole time. I was like, bruh.
Bastard.
Look at it. You got a smile on
No,
his
too.
face.
Yeah. I gotta finish the video, and then oh man, there would be so much anticipation though for your videos. Everyone
Yeah.
would be like, "When's it gonna be done? When's it gonna be done?" Just waiting and waiting.
Yeah.
Even like Boober and Sayman were like, "When, Thane? When?" You're like, "Soon, guys.
Soon.
Soon."
You dropped the hot log. That Spider-Man one. That was a banger.
Oh, that
Yeah.
Spider-Man one, dude. You really cooked on that one. You really did some magic.
There's
on
not
that
going to be
one.
a Spider-Man 2.
No, we need the sequel. We need it.
It's been too long.
No, it hasn't. You're
Probably
fine.
not going to be a sketch.
You're not
though.
gonna fit in the suit anymore.
Oh, yeah. We should go look
You
up
put the
sketch
suit back
after
on. You slip back into the suit.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
There is one thing I hated about Thane's Spider-Man video. It's not that he did anything; it's the camera. It did that weird like
Shaky
rattle,
thing.
shaky sound.
Yeah.
I hated that so much. I don't
Oh,
know how do we get rid of that.
That was my camera, I believe, wasn't it?
yeah. It was your. I don't know.
It was the microphone. The microphone was broken because
Oh.
there was one time I was using it to film and I was sitting on a bench just holding it, and my sister came and like jumped on my back and knocked it out of my hands, and it was never the same after that.
Every time I watch that video, it just makes me go, oh, it could have been like that much better without that little shaky sound. Because you could,
Yeah.
that's the, like you can't hear sometimes very well because of
the
it.
sketch part at night. Or in
Yeah,
the
the sketch at nighttime.
okay.
Because like there's sometimes when like one of us is talking, you can't really hear because of the rattly microphone sound. It just makes me sad. I'm like,
Let's
dang,
go-
bro, we're so close.
Let's go find it since we're on the topic.
Every time, dude, it's so loud. Every time. Oh, what do you think of this thumbnail, by the way, Zay? The one the Donkey Kong.
do you
So
want
you
the
dressed
BTS?
up. You
Do you want
dressed
the
up
BTS
as
of this?
the Joker.
You-
Just for the
you have it
Yeah, I'll
on
show you the
thumbnail.
picture.
Yeah,
I'll show
wait
you the
till you
picture.
see the original photo.
Just for the thumbnail, you dressed up.
Just for the thumbnail.
This is gonna blow your mind. This is gonna blow your mind. I was
So-
shocked when Cole showed me this.
No, so you. Yeah,
This
so
is the
you
original
didn't
photo.
Dye your hair. Oh my.
That's how much I transformed him.
He cooked, bro. He straight up cooked.
Dude,
Isn't that crazy?
Dye your hair. You lined the face paint up. Great.
I just
And
painted
then
over
the
the top
suit,
of him.
I'm
yeah.
like, okay, it has to be. Oh my god.
Just color changed the suit and his hair, and then I just painted over his face, basically.
16K. That is.
It did
freaking
really
awesome,
good.
Dude.
I'm very happy that I put
That's
as much
gotta
effort
be,
into
the
it.
thumbnail has to be a lot of that.
I
It
think-
really does.
Within like the first like 3 hours, some guy commented and said, "I clicked for the thumbnail and the title," and I was just like, "Ew!"
Hey, we got you. Yeah, we got you.
What
Dude.
you and Colby need to do, Zay, is because for some reason this video has gotten over 1,000 comments already.
Oh,
It's
really?
insane the ratio.
Are people? Are they talking about the game though?
They're talking about everything under the sun.
Oh,
So
gosh.
you and Colby should just go have a heyday and go read the comments.
Oh man.
There was a gentleman early on who we caught who was thirsting after Sky's sisters.
Oh, I saw that. I saw.
Oh,
someone took a
yeah,
picture.
in the Snapchat.
Someone took a picture.
Yeah.
And posted it. Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
I haven't watched the video to be honest. Is it? Which of your sisters is it? Is it?
It's
Youngest?
both of them. No, it's the two
Oldest.
oldest.
Luckily,
Okay,
it's
okay.
the older ones.
Okay, because someone brought that up. I'm like, oh no, is it? Was it his youngest sister?
Yeah, luckily it was the older ones.
Oh man. Well, could be worse, but still, it's not great.
There was one guy that commented this a couple days ago. He said, "Dang, bro, your sisters are hot. Are they into Catholic guys?" I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Yes, sir, they are.
That's in his mind. He's like, that's the box I have to check. Is if they like Catholic guys or not.
I'm trying to hit on people through YouTube comments.
Oh
That's
my
the thing he's gotta hit.
Yeah, so if you wanna
What a long shot.
quite
too.
a chuckle, dude,
Please.
you should go read that, or go read the comments. So this is Thane's sketch.
It was unfortunate that they had to re-upload it too.
To better understand. Dylan Dinglemeyer.
Yeah. Give your money, Don't you think there's better ways to make money? Spider-Man? What the hell?
Do it again. Was it in reverse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thane threw it to him and Sky had to catch it and Harry put it normally.
So so then you found the web slinging sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have this raw footage? I would love to go back and rewatch
Maybe
it
somewhere.
because my favorite part about this whole thing is there was like a couple
on one of
making out
the-
over there.
Yeah.
or something.
Oh, there was
There's
some
people
folks, and they're like
back-
watching. They're like,
Yeah.
It's somewhere on one of the hard drives. You have to
Oh
go
my
find it
gosh.
to get up.
You would have if you had a bush at one point. Wait for them to go away. I was like, dude, we're already here. Let's just get this over with.
finish it. Just finish it. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude.
Well, I was wearing a Spider-Man suit, so it's like,
Look at the hard cut.
I like you can see the arc from the
Hey,
throw.
you're squatted, dude. You're just in position, dude.
It's so good, dude. It's so perfect.
Spoderman?
Watch Thane's hands. Cool catches me.
I remember filming that one a few times. You're trying to figure that out.
Spider-Man, thanks for saving me, but what
Oh,
happened
that sound.
to
Is
you?
that what you're talking about? Oh.
well, these last few months have been a little rough in my life.
The mask isn't even on right.
My job. Tom Holland took my position, that bastard.
Tom Holland.
A lot of bad stuff.
A lot of bad stuff.
That's rough, buddy. Have a good night.
Great acting, Thane. That's grade A
Rough,
acting
buddy.
right there. I just have a rough life, guys.
Hey, look, there's the blanket.
I should have had that response. Spider-Man! Pretty much everyone. I should have had that response on that one. Spider-Man!
That slaps so good. Oh.
Wait. So, is that like a what is that? I've heard the sound. Is it like?
It's like, what it is apparently it's a gay porno with two guys dressed as Spider-Man.
Oh.
And it became a meme where it's just like the slapping's like, that's what I love, Nestle Crunch.
And they have that little kid screaming.
I don't know if we should show you this.
Oh,
It's
dude, that's so funny. Oh man.
joke.
This is the classic
Well,
too.
I mean, look at fucking Jerry over there. He's crying like a little bitch. Peter wakes up and discovers that something has changed.
Change? Yeah. Big change.
It flops on the floor.
I remember you talking about that. You're like, it was a perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Go to the end of the video. That's the rest
Yeah.
of the skit.
Saying this, you did so good on this one. dude.
That flump. So that clip got, I think it got like 80,000 views on TikTok. I just remember one comment. The guy said, "I lost it when I heard the thump."
Oh man,
Gosh, thing was cooking.
this is
dude.
a great video thing. You did great, dude.
You know what? I need to be the superhero everyone loves again. I need to get back in shape. I need to become Spider-Man.
I love how it's just the ring fit. Just
Oh gosh. Dang thing. Thing. When you look back at that, are you real proud of that one?
Yeah.
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 It's good.
You killed that one, dude.
What's funny is
Oh my
we didn't even know that it got taken down until our buddy Sam that was living with us for a while. I guess Rhett's buddy, but he texted me one night. It's like 11:30. He's like, "Bro, where's the Spider-Man video?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
I was watching it.
He's like, I'm trying to show my friends the Spider-Man video and I can't find it."
Yeah.
So then they had to go do the freaking re-edit.
Yeah.
How many views? 125? I swear you had more on that.
Oh,
first
dude,
Yeah.
that one deserves so much. Oh man,
No comments. Rip.
dude, that's one of those, and it like, because there's so many videos like that. I feel like on the channel that are like, there's so many. It's like you can't really fight against. It's a good video. It's like well presented. It's like a lot of effort, you can tell, and then just to see it not perform, it's like that sucks.
It makes you feel bad for sure.
That sucks.
But Skylar's taught me a lot of things about just not caring.
Yeah.
Just being
Yeah.
happy that you made something.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. You got it out. Whatever you had in you, you got it out, and it's alive
What I gotta
now.
get it, put it in you.
Yeah, there's some videos that I've spent like who knows how many hours on and did tons of research for it, and then it's like 100 views. It's like,
Man.
then you put something out like Zelda where you put no effort in.
But
That defines your career.
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought this was a Zelda channel. No, but then just we were looking at, but just like the Donkey Kong video, for example, like it's performing pretty freaking well, and then you see the effort you put into it. It's cool to see that, like the return. It has a lot of comments, so it's like people found something they liked or whatever. But I don't know, man. I'll never understand that. It just sucks when, because I know that it's a meme. We make a joke out of it, but like we're like Thane, when are you gonna finish the video? So it's like this.
Yeah.
It's like this long time coming thing, and then just for it to like not get what we think it should.
Yeah.
It sucks to see that. So
Yeah.
The more we've done YouTube, the more I just don't understand it.
Yeah.
Like one to me that didn't make sense but is cool and still like, why didn't the regular video get that many views? Is Cole did Avatar shorts, and they got millions of views.
Yeah.
Millions of views. And then what the regular video have, like 7K, 8K maybe?
Did it even get to 1,000?
I'm pretty sure it got to 1,000.
I don't even know. But yeah, the shorts, they went crazy.
yeah.
Like, I know at least one of them hit 1 million.
Yeah.
But I think they averaged around 50K, maybe 500K. Hello? Dude, that punch. You guys did a good job of faking that punch to be like good, like
Painful.
hurt. Okay,
4.2K.
4K.
Dude, that's
That's not bad.
You
Yeah,
look at
that's
the
great.
you
But then look at the shorts, like 1.7 million.
This
but is that showing boobs though? Is that
Yeah.
what that
A
is?
little
Okay.
bit. A little
Okay.
bit.
You knew what
It
you were
worked pretty
doing.
well.
You knew what you were doing.
we can't pick the
It is a
thumbnails.
short, so I don't get to
okay,
pick
okay,
that.
okay.
You just
I
gotta
didn't know
hope
that. I
that
didn't
you
know
get
that.
the good
Oh,
timestamp.
wow, well this worked out.
Yeah.
But-
Just a 1 second short.
Yeah, all of these did crazy views though. Like this was the most views our channel got in the shortest amount of time.
Like
Right.
I think it was like 2 weeks
Yeah.
total, basically.
That's cool.
Because look, that's 2 million views just between those two videos, and then there's another 7K views, 700K views there.
Yeah.
Dark Soul one did well too. See,
Oh yeah, that I didn't realize that was Dark Souls.
and I guess it's just you're just hoping that some of those kind of funnel down to the original video or whatever you link to it, but I don't know, man.
One of the funnest things with
The short
shorts
game, I guess.
is just putting the stupidest freaking titles in on it or whatever, just to
Yeah.
get people to comment because your title's so dumb.
And they
Yeah.
get so mad too.
They get so mad
This
in the
game
comments.
sucks. Yeah, you do
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
You say something that's not even
intentionally.
relevant to the thing you're showing them, and they're like, "How dare you!"
Yeah. That's
Very
fun.
funny.
Just stir people up. That's
People
fun.
can't read between the lines.
Yeah. Yeah, if they don't get your humor. But I guess that works for you, though. It works to your advantage.
Well, that's one thing that we learned early on is if you have a controversial title, it gets views.
Like, for example, the Donkey Kong one that Sky did, that one was like lightning in a bottle, right? Because he's got both sides riled up. There's two sides. There's people that like the game, and then there's people that don't like the game, and they haven't been liking it for years, and then the people that like it get mad because so many people hate it or whatever.
Oh.
And so
Good
Sky riles up both sides by saying, hey, I think the game is good, and then he lists off all the reasons why it's bad. And it's just all like, okay, you're playing both sides. I see how this is working. And
Buster.
it's very funny, but as a result, the comments are crazy in that video.
I gotta go look at them. But that's a good spot to be in, to be like, I just want you to know I like the game, but and then you list.
Well, it's being self-aware of like, yeah, I like it, and I know it's bad.
Right.
My favorite comments are people that go like, title the video, I'm tired of pretending Donkey Kong's a good or a bad game, and the actual video, Donkey Kong's a really bad game.
I mean, I still think it's a good game. I enjoy it, but it definitely has flaws that have aged like milk.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess getting back, this was the very last intro we did.
So many freaking eras.
This is the Hunter x Hunter one.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
Doing the JoJo pose right there.
Hey, look, no beard, Cole.
Cheeto and an Oreo.
I remember that one. That one was fun. The Valentine's Day one.
Okay, so cut that out.
Immediately. All right, cut that out.
Don't leave that.
You know, don't dox us.
Some horrible thing.
I think the only
That's
thing
great.
that changed with this set is we added the foam.
Yeah, because it was so barren in the background. We needed something. The phone might have not even like been brand new for this video, if I'm being honest.
I don't remember even buying it. I don't remember if Thane and I had it before we moved
The
to
foam,
Logan.
I know we bought it. We bought it on eBay.
Okay.
Yeah, I know for a fact we bought it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, so looking at that was all the intros.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite?
A favorite?
Yeah, out of those, what was there, 4?
Um,
So we have that one. It's like the more that one seemed like more serious and to the point. So you can see kind of the evolution of like trying to get more into it, like quick.
Close them.
We're trying to like get into the episode quick because before we were kind of like, this is fun. Like it felt like it was
goofy,
a lot more
goofy.
Because you have that one.
Oh, you play this for a while. We'll show Zay what we do now for the.
At band camp, I took a flute and shoved up my goose.
Cole, ladies and gentlemen.
A time at band camp.
Give it to him like the band.
Dude, you have it up, don't you think, after this, I'm assuming? Yeah. It's just a little splash screen.
Oh,
it just goes in and out.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you
Welcome
take
to Talking Rad.
because I've seen other podcasts do that where they'll take like a little clip from the episode.
Yeah.
And then do it.
Yeah, he's got the same shirt on.
Same shirt, same spot.
Watch Life is Daijobu this week. It's the same
Same
shit.
shirt.
Dang, you really like that
I
one.
didn't shower today. I shower at nights.
You shower in the
Showers
night?
at
Yeah.
night.
Okay. He showers at night.
I wonder if this one
belong in the
might be my favorite.
showers.
I think I like the video version of this one my favorite,
This thing?
just because it's got the little 80s nostalgia.
We put a lot of effort into this one too, huh?
Did you edit this, Cole?
No, this is your edit.
That's me.
This is 100% you.
Who gave me the text?
We all came up with it together, but if I had to guess, it's Zay that came up with all of them.
Mr. Universe. Why did you do you know why you did Mr. Universe?
It's what people were calling me on stream for a little bit there. I
God,
don't know
that
why.
hair, dude.
The Radkatz
Sal
podcast.
and Dead Slapper.
Stars.
That's great.
lineup there, bud?
Oh, Thane.
Oh.
Thane just rolled right out of his bed.
Right out of bed with that one.
And the shelf is full of the goldfish.
Yeah, look how many goldfish
It was
there are.
fully stocked at that point.
It's because we weren't good at getting rid of them.
Oh my gosh.
If I had to pick an intro, I think the one that I like is the Brooklyn Nine-Nine ripoff.
Yes. Okay.
I think all of those was just funny. Like seeing Thing get mad at the stonks and
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
You're
that
right.
one-
I think that one's so good. That one's
Well,
like
and I think that one might have my favorite song too. Oh no, this isn't my favorite one.
no,
You
yeah,
like
I don't
the
like the
saxo-
song much at all. This
The
one.
other one we
it's
did,
good,
I like way better.
but like it feels a little too mellow for
Yeah,
what we
that's
were just
true.
screaming about. But this is
We
so
needed
funny.
more.
Just Tonks gone.
No. It was just a good intro. We had a lot of good.
Yeah.
This was fun to film too. I remember in the backyard we were trying to film that.
Was it Colby was holding
Colby
the
was.
camera? She had to like tilt upwards.
And we were worried about our neighbors. Like, we're
Yeah.
like, oh gosh.
I
guys,
think
what are
you're
we
right.
doing?
I think that one's my favorite. But my favorite song, because I guess fun fact, like all the songs are original besides that very first one.
The Full House one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember being in your freaking rooms. They just working on these late into the
I do
night.
like
The
that one.
following podcast is intended.
I like the other one, the doo 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 doo. And I listened to that like a million times making that intro, but I do like that one the best, I think, song wise.
I think this song's my favorite.
Enjoy the show.
Well, yeah, this is just 'cause
classic
you
saxophone.
cheat by putting a saxophone in it.
But even like the drums too.
And then Boober and Thick were involved in this one too.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your favorite. Your favorite is we threw the burger down, right? The Geek
Yeah.
Squad. Okay, so the Brooklyn 991 one. And then what would you say is your favorite?
Following podcast.
Do you have a favorite?
Probably the Brooklyn Nine-Nine one.
So Thane made that one though that we
Yeah.
just watched.
Mm-hmm.
You made that one?
Yeah.
Sky made the first one. Thane made that one. I think I made.
You
I
the
made
Hunter
this
Hunter.
one, and I did the Brooklyn Nine-Nine one.
I did the. I think Cole did the little thing, the little
sliding thing.
Yeah.
See, this one looks really good. I think this one looks pretty good.
Do you know how long it took you to make all these graphics and animate everything?
Not long. In fact, just rewatching it, I can see where I cut corners. Want to be demystified?
Sure.
Start over again. So watch the circles and the lines with our names on them. Just watch how they move.
If I can make this bigger.
Do you see it?
Uh-uh.
I just had to make it once, and then I just
You changed
reused
the
it.
color?
I changed the color, then reused it for the second half.
Oh.
I see.
I was able to just re-loop multiple things, and it worked real easy. And then the ending bit where I just have clips of us, that's like half of the length of the thing, and that's like nothing as well. So I definitely cut a lot of corners with that one.
But it still looks good.
No,
when you
yeah,
put it all
I
together.
did like it
Yeah.
still. Yeah.
It looks great.
I feel like it's got a lot less personality compared to our other stuff, though,
Yeah.
where we're a lot just goofy like this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't have this kind of personality to it.
Yeah, I think I've changed my mind. I think this is my favorite intro, but I do like that saxophone song better.
You're right. This is probably my favorite one right here. This one was fun.
What's that freaking song or that book?
It's
a
the,
little
if you give
mouse.
a mouse a cookie.
Yeah, I think Colby had it. Colby had it for, because the kids she would like teach and stuff, or she'd like tutor.
It's if you give a mouse
So-
a cookie.
And I did it upside down while laying upside down. And it's like
So the book was right side up.
Yeah, yeah, it was so stupid.
Donk's gone.
So
How
that
long did it take
era
you to
right
do
there.
That? Did you get it in one take? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Because you had the emotion.
Yeah.
Line,
I think it was
just
one
dialed
take,
in.
honestly. Because we just had to make sure we show his monitor say Stonk's gone with the graph going down.
So this
That is
was
great.
the Thane no chair era where you just
Yeah, we
was
just
Yeah,
rocking
it's
on his
horrible
bed.
for my back.
So bad for your back.
They did that for a while.
Yeah, for a long time. Because
Right, yeah, I
and then
remember I
like
had that old desk.
and then he got the
Oh
chair,
my
and then the chair broke, so he went back to this for a little bit before getting a chair.
Dan, I'm so glad you have a better setup now.
Yeah.
Gosh, you really did it. But you didn't care. You had your whole
Yeah.
6 monitors. You had your 3-4 systems set up, all going at once.
Jeff
Yeah.
Daniels.
Dude. Yeah, that one's probably my favorite one.
Good
But
stuff.
they're all fun intros. I think they're all fun.
It's
intros.
really fun that we did. I don't even know why we did any of this. I don't know what sparked the intro thing, but I'm really glad we did.
I just imagine it was one of you guys been like, yeah, we got to do it because the podcast to do it. And I was just like, well, the podcasts I've listened to don't ever do crap like this. But maybe it's because it was like when we first started, it was like the beginning of the era of video podcasts where I'd only ever listened to audio podcasts.
That's true. No, that's
Yeah.
true. Totally true.
So that's probably one of the main reasons anyway.
It's cool to like have all this and to show it's like, okay, so we did it for a while and we started a while back. I mean, podcasting's been around, but the popularity has only recently really like
probably
skyrocketed.
the past 2 to 3 years, if that.
And it's gotten that's
is
when
where
it's
it's
like
blowing
height.
up.
And I feel like it's still podcasts are really popular right now, but
yeah,
it's cool to like be in it at that point. And even if it didn't, we're getting 37 or not that. I mean, you know what I mean. But
it's not bad, honestly.
Yeah,
where we've gotten for the past.
Yeah.
So now that we're all gathered, we're all assembled, I think it's time to bring up a classic debate.
Oh,
and
gosh.
I don't even know if it's going to be a debate because I think I've solved the answer to everybody's problems with it.
Oh, no.
Do you recall the great Luffa debate?
How could I forget?
I think that
could
entire
never forget.
podcast was us screaming at each other about loofahs.
We really the whole time, probably at least 45 minutes.
Was just screaming about
was just-
loofahs.
and then after, I mean, maybe after we were done, we just kept talking, but we could still like we
We had
still
tension.
angry.
We actually
Yeah.
had tension, and that's why I was just like,
Angry
"Dang, is that
about
one
it.
of our most heated like discussions ever?" So to run it back, I'm pretty sure that the stances was Thane and I were for loofahs, and Sky and Zay were against loofahs.
How did we? Do you guys remember how we got into that conversation? Though
I don't remember. We'd have to rewatch it at some point.
This is my recollection.
I'm trying to think of like how does that just come up? Like that has to be just a question.
Well, I think
right?
it was me
Probably one of our
complaining
questions,
because
yeah.
I would always like Thane would hang his loofah on like the
Oh,
nail or
yeah.
something.
And it was probably also like stemmed off of like how you always like complain about not cleaning yourself super well in the shower. I'm like, just use a loofah. Maybe that's what it was.
And if I recall correctly, my stance was loofahs are gross.
Loofahs are gross. That
'Cause
was
they
both
just-
of your guys'
They
stances.
just
Correct.
sit and marinate in
Correct.
the
That was
shower.
both of your guys' stances.
I wish we just had like a 10-minute clip or whatever of
Ah,
that.
if
to
I would have
watch it to
prepared
see
better,
it.
we would have had. I apologize. I should have been on top of it.
But just to see it and then to see like, okay, that's what we said at that time. It hasn't really changed, or it did, or like, whatever. But
So
my gosh.
I have the solution, and I think this does fix everybody's qualms with them.
yeah,
I am 100% for loofahs,
okay,
but here's the circumstances. You have to keep them right. You have to have them hanging so that they drain instead of just sitting there and marinate in the water.
okay.
And you also have to rotate them. You
Yes.
can't not rotate them.
Okay.
Right, and throw them in the
Okay.
wash. Like wash
In the
them.
wash, or literally just get a new one.
Just get a new
Yeah.
one.
Just get a new
They're
one.
so
They're
I mean,
like
I
a
need-
dollar.
Yeah.
I need to get a new one. Mine's getting very frayed.
So,
Yeah.
what you were saying was like they keep all of this dead skin on them and stuff,
And bacteria.
and that
crap.
can be true. But I don't think you're gonna get a cleaner wash than if you're not using a loofah, you're not gonna get any cleaner than if you did use a loofah.
Well,
I
it
think you'll always
definitely
be cleaner.
exfoliates your skin. Like I've heard
It
people
scrubs off dead skin.
Yeah, it
is that what
scru-
that means?
Yeah,
Exfoliate?
yeah,
I
it
had no idea.
scrubs. It's like I guess a more drastic example would be shaving your face with a razor blade.
Yeah, that's kind of what this is.
But I've had people that I've known that they will not wash their body without like a washcloth or something
Yeah.
because of the same exact principle.
I think if you're just using your hands, you can only get so clean. I think you do need to scrub off the dirt, essentially, the dead skin and the dirt. And I think that's why everybody should be using a loofah. But I do stand by having loofah care and being able to like hang your loofah so it can drain and also rotating them out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you just rotate them out at the same time you do your toothbrush or something. I don't know.
Okay.
3 months or something. I try to go if like they really start like falling apart because they really fall apart a lot, you know, and you can't restring them. So at that point, just throw it away, get a new one because like they said, they're like $1, $2 max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how it affects their lifespan if you did. Let's say you had like you would use a loofah twice and then you throw it in the wash and you just have a bunch of loofahs.
I imagine they're gonna get destroyed in the washing machine, right?
Yeah.
They probably
Because it gets.
I usually never wash it because I usually just like after I'm done, I usually just like hold it up underneath the shower and just let all
That's
the
what I do
soap
too.
drain.
Yeah. I get it in the shower and I kind of like rinse it off and I try to shake off all the suds and stuff and then I do it and I squish it out and I do all that stuff
Also,
too.
I don't have it hung up, but I do have it under the soap rack where it's like one of those that has like the open bar. It's just the little.
Oh, that's what I
bars.
do. I call that hanging up because it's like
Yeah.
it's dangling still.
Yeah, and it dangles and it gets it dry and it's fine.
So
But yeah, I need a new one.
I have not used a loofah since I was young. Very young.
Both of you guys, okay.
So this may be something that I need to just try.
Yeah. I would recommend trying it out. And I'm sorry, I can't join your guys' side and not try it out because I sometimes don't want to use it because it's extra effort.
I've tried it. I cannot get the body wash on my body like normally with the.
So we know
hands.
both sides already.
Yeah.
We need you two to also try out both sides and see what it's like again.
Well,
That's the only
do you
fair way to
use-
have this.
Do you guys use body wash or a soap? A bar
Or
of
body
soap?
wash. You can't do it with soap. That's the
Yeah,
other
see,
thing. I know you
use a
like
bar of
soap.
soap.
It's almost impossible with soap.
Yeah.
I will say with the exfoliating though, and you've probably used the soap before. The Dr. Squatch actually has grit on their soap, so it's good for exfoliating.
Fair. One thing I've seen, this is like forever guy, I don't think they make them anymore, but they'd be like these things you could like get a bar of soap and shove inside of, and then like tie off the end, and then it would just keep the soap in
It's
there.
like a loofah adjacent.
It's kind of look like a soap loofah, and it just stays inside. And
yeah, I've seen
I don't
those
like
before.
those. I think those are gonna get really gross. I
Yeah.
think like everything you guys are thinking about loofahs, I think those, but times 10 with that specific thing, because those are not they're just on the ground. You know, they're muskin. They're
Yeah.
So can you guys think about using a loofah?
Are you asking for commitment?
I'd like you guys to try it out.
Think about using.
Well, here's the real question then: is if we try out the loofahs, Zay, that means you have to come back.
Oh
Oh,
my.
shoot.
Oh my. Oh no.
What are you gonna do when everybody just starts begging you to come back? They're like, "Wow, finally the funny one's back."
No
These
one's
three
gonna-
The
chums.
funny
no
one.
The funny one. No one. No one is. Okay.
At least you should sit in on an episode of one of our playthroughs.
In 10 episodes,
That
we
would
can
be
talk
fun.
about
That's something
loofahs.
I think I
Yeah.
could do that.
10 episodes, which means like 9 months from now.
Yeah. Oh my. I think with the loofah thing, what's funny is I think it's funny that how heated it got.
Oh, it's
because
crazy.
It's something that's so like
It's so
Dumb.
stupid.
doesn't.
Yeah.
It's a non-argument, but for some reason we were screaming out at each other.
It's like one of those things. It's like pineapple on pizza, or it's one of those where it's like it really doesn't matter, but everyone has their way of doing it. I guess I don't use a loofah. I haven't used it forever, like since I was young maybe, but I feel like I get a good enough wash with just my hands, and like I'm doing my leg. I like to like wash my legs with my body wash and my feet. So I don't know. I feel like, and then like I smell myself. I'm like, I don't smell bad.
Sure.
So it's like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's. I guess if it really matters and you feel like it does help, then do it. But if I was like, oh man, I'm really in bad shape, like I need this, I'd try it. But like I don't feel that way, so I don't know. I guess if mentally and if you feel like it does help, then great.
for an argument's sake, I would say my stance is that they do, and it does. It's not like maybe it helps out or maybe it cleans you better.
No,
I'm saying
and I
they
understand
do
that.
clean you better.
Yeah, and yeah. But I guess to what extent do you want? How far do you want to go with that? Is what I'm saying. I guess.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that one.
Because I guess if you smell good and like your skin, you feel like it's clear, like you're not having any issues. I don't know. I feel like that's
Yeah, and I completely agree
So-
because sometimes I just use my hand because I'm too lazy because it's a little bit of extra work. You got to get it all around the room. You got to mix it around, and so sometimes I just go not today, and just hand scrub.
Yeah.
So
I guess it just
Yeah.
depends because then I mean the maintenance that doesn't really matter to me. That's not really my main. It's just like I don't want to do it. I think it's just the effort thing. It's like I don't really care to like store it properly and like have like a suction cup thing on the shower wall to have it like hang or whatever.
the
It's
hook.
like
True.
it's like I just don't care enough, you know. So I guess if I cared and like I was in real bad shape, then sure. But it doesn't matter enough to me.
And like if I'm psychoanalyzing myself, I think my whole thought process stems from a lot of my hobbies where I see a lot of unkempt people.
Okay.
And I just think, man, dang, these people need loofahs in their life, or whatever it might be.
Shower, please.
Shower, please.
Yeah, or cable management, or just a lot of these. Because I
Good
don't
hygiene.
I don't have great cable management. I feel like there's a lot of things I
have
do.
horrible cable management.
But there's some things I don't do. So because I've seen your setup, you have great your cables are in great shape.
Yeah, what cables? I don't see them.
Yeah, they don't exist. You have them on the wall, but then you have like the same tone as your wall. It's like hidden on below. Yeah. So it's like,
unfortunately, that sticky stuff has started to come off, so it's not like as good as it once was.
Yeah.
But you have to be looking for it, I guess. Still.
Yeah. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I guess do it if you want, but.
I want to point out that I think this shows how much we've all matured as individuals. That we haven't started screaming at each other about loofahs.
But what's funny, Cole, is I feel like me and Sky have maintained the same like.
Oh yeah, no changes. We have the same idea.
It's like, I guess do it, but we've never had an issue with you doing it. We always said.
To be fair, Sky kind of did have an issue with Thane because it was
interfering.
It was
with
touching my back.
Yeah. Okay. So like.
Yep.
There's an argument, like it goes back to like how you store it.
Yeah,
if it's like
absolutely.
Nasty.
Back in the day,
I feel the same way.
I remember Thane didn't have it on a hook or anything. He just had it on the windowsill.
Yeah.
Or he would like hang it on his body wash cap or his bottle.
Yep.
Because it was a pump.
Yeah, I don't love that because
I
don't either all the time. Yeah,
There were so many times I would knock it off and it would fall and just like.
You have to pick.
No, I got to touch it.
I'd rather pick up loofah than glass though.
This was on his balls, and now I'm gonna.
Take a bite.
They
just wash my face real quick with it.
Did you have two different loofahs? And you have one for your lower regions, and then you have one for your face? Or you just use one for all?
I'm convinced that we had this part of a conversation within the same episode.
Oh, okay.
Because, so when you get out of the shower and you're done, you're clean.
Oh, the towel.
Do you when you dry off, do you rub your nuts with it and then rub your face? Or not do you, because I'm sure no one does.
Yeah.
But would it affect you to know that if you do? Like, do you sometimes go, oh, my face isn't completely dry. You pick it back up and go for it.
Yeah. Huh.
I don't think so because I'm clean.
What about butthole?
That's different.
How is it different? Because it shouldn't be different.
Buttholes stink. Buttholes stink.
Not if you clean them. That's my whole thing. If you're getting out of the shower, in my opinion, you should be totally clean. You shouldn't have any smells on you. If you got butthole smells, it's because you took a dump on the way out. It's you stuck out a little bit as you're stepping out of the shower.
So here's the question that I got for you.
Yeah.
Let's say like it's a person. A person just cleaned themselves out of the shower. They credit carded themselves and everything.
Absolutely. They get up in there. Maybe a finger goes in. I don't know.
Would you feel okay, like spreading their cheeks and sniffing the crack?
I mean, I don't want to, obviously, but like, I would be much more okay with that than somebody that didn't get done showering.
Sure. But I guess what I really am asking is, do you think it's going to smell bad? Do you think it will still smell like a butthole?
I don't think it will.
See, in my head, I think it will still smell like a butthole.
I don't think there's any way it would. I think it'd smell like their soap.
It's like Thane's old. Thane had an old car. Do you still have it with the smoke that was inside of it?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do?
It doesn't have the smell really, though.
No,
it smells like Wendy's.
The cigarette smell's gone.
But that cigarette smell was in there for a long time. So I mean, maybe it's a similar thing. Where it's like
that's
in the carpet.
There's no way
that's gonna be there.
Your skin can't hold things because your skin rotates because it dies and you scrap it off and it's gone.
I feel like there's something to that. There might be a distant.
We would have to test it
smell.
though. Like if you clean a butthole and then smell it, would it still smell like a butthole?
I don't think so. If you're getting out of the shower, I think it smells like the soap that you were just using.
This is
maybe
our
you're right.
new version of the loofah debate. Is if the butthole still smells.
Does the butthole smell?
This needs to be on Mythbusters. Mythbutters. Butts.
Butters.
Oh, you see those guys just smelling
Butt
each other.
misters.
So, I got it. So this is another question. So, like, let's say it's part of like your routine. So, like, let's say your viewers are like, okay, we need a daily check-in or checkup. So you and whoever, you or Cole or you and Sky, to maintain a strong viewership, like let's say 5,000 current viewers or whatever on Twitch, and then you have like 10 million subscribers. To keep your audience engaged, you have to do a daily check-in of
Wait, get it out.
Spreading
your butt
and smelling.
I do it.
Like one of us has to smell the other person.
So everyone takes turns.
I do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'd probably do it.
Heartbeat, dude.
I mean, I just got done advocating that buttholes are clean after the shower, so I guess I would, right?
So on camera, it's just filmed. It's like a daily thing. Would you do it for that? For the clout, for the money?
I don't have to show my butthole.
You have to
do a
sniff.
side profile.
You have to sniff one of our butts or
I think
something.
I would.
No.
Thane, if we have 10 million followers with 5,000 concurrent Twitch viewers, we're rolling.
What are we?
You think anyone's gonna make fun of you for smelling a butthole?
We're doing an OnlyFans. Like, hey, go to our OnlyFans.
That's just extra money. We monetize this. We turned this into a monetization scheme.
Let's say we have an in at like Instagram or something, or at YouTube, like the shorts. So it's like they know it's gonna go up. They're like, okay, they have permission. They can do it because they're not showing any hole or anything. But this is what they do. This is what their viewers like. So we're just gonna do it. Is that?
You know that we're gonna start so many TikTok trends of people just smelling each other's buttholes.
True. Oh, there's gonna be a handful of people that haven't showered. They're gonna do it too.
See, that's bad.
That's where we just go to school events and hand out loofahs to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that would be awesome.
We have a poster of like. It says Martin Lawrence says wash your ass.
we rebrand to the Luffa gamers, and like we're inside of like their cafeterias, and instead of got milk, it's like got loof. Instead of like the milk on our mustache, we got like a butt bias. We're holding a loofah. Got loof. Do you got loof thing?
Just radkatz themed loofahs. So you have like the colors, but then
ears.
Yeah.
Or it's our faces. Our faces are the loofahs.
Yeah, we have our faces up in there. It's like, look, I'm doing the rad cat thing.
Someone would make a meme that he got Thane's face. He's showing their balls.
I just make the loofahs kiss. Just make them.
There's a lot of possibilities, Thane. So
they're endless. They really are endless.
The rad loofs.
You know,
become a loofah. It's like your thing.
We're sponsored.
Don't
by
be
Luffa.
aloof. Get clean.
Sponsored by Axe Loofahs. You know the little axe
with like the scrubber on the back.
Axe loofs.
Those don't work that well.
Yeah.
As much as I've liked the idea of the scrubber on the back for like the back of my heels and my feet, it's not that good.
Oh.
I just use a pumice stone to really scrape them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's all I done.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta say though, going back to like how far we've evolved over the years. Of all the years that we lived together, we never argued about the important things. It was always freaking dumb stuff like loofahs, things that didn't matter.
Yeah, I would say things that don't matter. I'm not gonna get into it, but we've argued off camera about things that don't matter as well.
Yeah.
They get heated sometimes.
I guess we've never really had like any important. I guess whatever you classify as important. Like
no, it's not like we weren't arguing about money
stuff.
or rent.
Or about your views on stuff. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
We've never
argued about steak a little bit.
Steak, the dishwasher.
Someone eating a steak.
Oh. Well, there's really no argument there. It's like we know.
It was just theft.
We know.
We're
talking about us, Thane. Our little kerfuffle
your little.
Well, I mean, I helped. I was unbeknownst to me, I was an accomplice.
Oh, you said it was okay?
You just watched it
No,
happen?
I helped him do it.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't know it was. I didn't know it was your steak.
Bastard.
He just asked me how to cook a steak, and I just assumed.
But you saw the meat in his hands. You're like, here you
No,
go.
he was already cooking it.
Oh, so you're like, I don't know how he got it. I'm not going to ask, but
why would I? He up to that point, he had never thieved from
How
us.
does he get it? The store, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why would he even think?
But I guess I don't remember you going to get like steaks. I guess
I don't know why.
I feel like your specialty is Hawaiian haystack. That was your specialty.
He still does.
And then
Still
tequila.
rocks it. He does steaks now, though. He does do it now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
just throw them in the oven and
He
cook
copied
'em.
Sky
Yeah.
with that route.
Because my George Foreman broke.
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
Yes.
Sorry.
I don't know why you just didn't replace it, but also that thing made such a mess. I'm glad you didn't replace it.
Yeah.
What's sad, it wasn't even you that was using it to make a mess.
Yeah. I always clean every time. I always clean the grease.
It wasn't Thane.
I always clean the grease around the edges because, like, ooh, there's some grease.
I just want to tell you,
I
Zay.
apologize for throwing you under that bus, by the way,
Yeah.
Thane. You did not make the mess with the George Foreman.
Yeah, Xavier 2.0, far worse.
It's just in my
Infinitely
brain.
worse.
It's just burned in my brain that the George Foreman means grease is going to be everywhere.
Just a grease foreman.
Yes, it's grease foreman.
Thane, I don't know if he ever told you, Zay, but Thane, you should tell him about your ginger ale story.
Oh yeah, I just had ginger. So I'd set my drinks out there, and people knew
Like
it's
on the
like, oh
ground?
yeah, these are my drinks. So
Yeah, it's like
if you
By the
can
cereal.
just,
Where we put the cereal.
or
yeah.
ask for one if you want. Just come and ask.
You're right.
And he didn't. Our roommate, the Xavier 2, did not know the like. Kind of thought it was free game.
Yeah.
So I just come and
I'm glad you turned a new leaf on that one. You're like, okay, I probably shouldn't do that. I'm gonna start to enforce this.
Yeah. So I come over for my to get a ginger ale. It's like, why is there like significantly less ginger ales?
Didn't he just drink them all?
Yeah, you drink like 2 or 3 a day, and it's like, okay, not only is there are the ginger ales gone, it's been only like 2 days, and like half of them are gone.
Oh, he's just chugging them.
Yeah.
So 2.0 bought another 12-pack, and Thane just stole it and took it to his room.
Yeah, I put it in my shelf. Oh, yeah.
Was it ever addressed?
No.
No.
Bro, this guy he was a basement dweller, bro.
Yeah.
He would just hide it. Like, I'd see him maybe once a week. He would just slither up and he'd cook something in the microwave.
Just sneak up.
But
and just
the dude had a new job every other week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw him make sushi once.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it did it look delicious?
No. I mean, it looked like homemade sushi, I guess, or whatever you want to call that.
Did you actually buy like the rolls or whatever, the seaweed or the whatever?
I don't think he ever used seaweed, but I think he tried to roll it with like that bamboo thing, you know?
Oh, okay.
I think he tried that.
Oh.
Honestly, he wasn't that bad of a roommate. I think my biggest complaint was just that he would just take our food.
And then the final month or week or whatever it was, that was something else.
Just fused with the couch.
Yeah.
Instead of like staying down in his room for the final week, he just stayed on the couch.
Yeah,
the
sometimes he
entire
would
week.
just.
So you just walk in the living room or walk.
And it just
Sometimes
musk.
walk in,
A little bit of a musk.
Yeah. Sometimes he would stay up on the couch because he says there were spiders down there.
Yeah,
and it's like,
he would just do it just in general sometimes.
But that's where you messed up. You have to do the general spray. That's what I
Yeah.
do every so often. You just spray.
Yeah.
around
Also,
all the
his
floors and stuff.
his bathroom like was horrible.
You're
like,
a champion for cleaning that thing.
Yeah. And you left some pumice stones there, and it's like.
They came in handy.
Yeah, they came in handy because it was awful. The
cleaning,
toilet was
that's
just
great,
awful
dude.
because I had
Yeah.
to scrub that.
Scrape all the
Oh,
shit
it
stains
was
off,
just
dude.
stained.
Yeah. Yes. He didn't bother to clean it. Leaving. It's
not
like you at
cool.
least you clean your area when you leave.
And the reason he was staying, he didn't have any more money, so he's waiting for a credit card to show up in the mail.
So
But
he
I-
could get home with it.
Yeah, I told
That's a
him,
bad
I was
deal,
like, bro, like, I'll give you $200 if you want to go home. He's like, no, I'm good. It's like a week. He sat on our couch for a week.
Get out of here.
And
oh.
it didn't smell great. Like, it was a week without shot.
Like I said, musky.
Yeah, musky.
I got busted out my candles and started putting them out in the living room, I think.
Just subtly just putting him out there.
Well, near the end for sure, but the first couple days I don't think I did. But yeah, it's subtly near the end, yeah.
That's brutal.
I gotta say, though, it was so much fun making content during those years. Like, in retrospect, yeah, I don't think I could do it again like that unless that was our full-time job.
Right.
But
Yeah.
in the moment, there were probably a few months where I was just like loving it, dude. I was in a zen state. I'd go to work. I'd get home at like 7:30, grab a Pop-Tart, and instantly walk down. And we'd start streaming.
Grab a Pop-Tart.
Because we only had such a short window because Thane had to go to work by 10
Yeah.
or 11.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was one of my favorite
Oh, you were
schedules I've
working
had
the
too.
nights, that's right.
Because I would get home 90%, 95% of the time. I'd get home from my work at like 2:15. I'd spend an hour just like vibing. You know, I'd get out a Mountain Dew or something like that, watch a TV show or something. Then I'd work on a YouTube video for about an hour and a half, maybe two, depending on how much I got into it. And then another hour like for dinner, and then Sky would go home, then we'd go down. So I loved my schedule too. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. That was infinitely better than before you moved in.
Oh, but it peaked. It peaked when I was playing Persona 5 on the couch, and
Oh
Zay would
my
come watch with
gosh.
me before he goes to work sometimes. Like, ooh, those are good days. Those are the good days.
You probably have that game burned in your head, too.
You got the music anyway.
Honestly, good music for sure.
do.
And honestly, it like I became engaged at a certain point with that game. It's like, oh, this is pretty cool. You're walking to all these different places and stuff. I'm like, Cole, can you go that way? He's like, not yet. I can't go that way yet.
Yeah, well,
Not yet.
well,
20
this
more
year,
hours,
this
maybe.
year I would see him come out and he was playing Persona 3 Reload out in the living room.
Oh.
Yeah, I did it a couple months ago.
Yeah.
No, almost a year ago at this point.
Yeah.
No, not quite a year, but about like
Yeah.
6-7 months ago.
We when we first moved back here, we got that with Thane because we didn't have internet. So Thane played almost
Yeah.
all of Final Fantasy 16 on the couch for us.
Yeah.
Jeez.
As soon as we got internet, though, he slithered back.
And it's funny because the internet stories that Sky went with one internet and then was like, what's taking them so long? And then Cole's like, wait, which one did you go with? It's like, we went with this guy. It's like, oh, no, you want to go with this guy. And then we called them, and it's like, yeah, we can get up today.
They set it up that night.
It's like,
Oh,
within
wow.
10
and
minutes.
then the other
waiting.
people, and then
Yeah.
the other people called, and it's like, wait, we only have a few more steps. Like, sorry, we got someone else.
Yeah.
We were tired of waiting.
Yeah,
I remember I was using my phone data and like sharing the data with my computer.
Oh yeah.
And like every now and then I'm like, bro, this is so bad. Like it's wasting up the data. Like because I have unlimited data, but mobile hotspot data was limited.
Oh,
and so if I went over, I would get in trouble, or it'd be like extra money. I'd be like, dang.
Yeah.
So that sucked.
Needless to say, our lifestyle anyway cannot be lived without the internet.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, we're
true.
glued to that.
Yeah.
Everyone, we all use it a lot. We all use
The whole
it every
country's
day.
on an infrastructure. I want to say that.
Great point.
Yeah, literally the whole, pretty much the
We
whole.
live in a society.
The whole country does kind of run off the internet, off a network, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's made so convenient and also so terrible. Because we're all glued to it, man. We just like can't stay off our phones,
Yeah, we
man.
have to
We're
be
just
free
like
cooking clickies.
Cooking clicky.
cooking clickies, yeah.
You're still doing that, aren't you?
Yeah,
Discord's
just
got
on
this
occasion
new
I'll pull it
thing.
up and
On
I'll just,
occasion?
like, yeah, let's pull it up, tap it, like
Discord has
pop
this
all
thing
the,
that'll pop up on the side. It'll say how long somebody's been playing a game, and like it pops up with Thane. It says like for 27 hours cookie clicker.
I just leave it up and it builds up cookies. I actually have an auto clicker on it.
Why?
So because I don't want to keep clicking.
That's
Cheater.
cheating. Why?
Cheater.
It's a mod. It's not cheating. I modded
Cheater.
it. There's Steam Workshop functionality. And
Absolute cheating.
But so Thane, what?
hey, if the developer had open source mods, he'd be like, go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
I'm gonna have to take away your gamer card for getting.
What's the point though? Do you get like a reward at the end? Do you get like a gift card or
Steam
something?
achievements.
That's just like the new version of the Xbox 360
Yeah.
ones.
I don't
all
think they're
that
that good Steam achievements. I get them every now and then. It was like,
Like, oh
Don't
wow,
care.
I did something in the game. Oh, cool.
It's like, and it's like, oh, cool. I beat a boss in Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Speaking of Steam, have you enjoyed your new gift, Zay?
So cool. I barely got it.
I got the
Did
email.
you see that?
I got the email that said Chili Dog has
I didn't-
accepted your
I
gift.
didn't
I'm
know
like,
you had to-
oh.
I didn't know you had to accept it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, so because it said it's gonna run out on this day. I'm like, okay, I better do it. I better hurry.
You know what? You know what I didn't like about the Crew 2? The fact that my PS5 controller wouldn't work with it. And I was like, what the hell?
Did you guys try playing it, Sky?
I played the
downloaded it. I still
tutorials.
need to
I
do
did
the
all
tutorial.
the disciplines, as they're called, like all the different 4 disciplines you could do. And then that's all.
Sounds like you played more than I did, even.
Yeah.
I'm glad I gifted it to you, Thane.
Yeah, I think the off-roading stuff is the most fun.
I just saw Sayman download it, or you talked about it. It's a big download. It's like 70 gigs.
It's a pretty big download.
I guess if you guys like it and are playing it, I'll get it, or I'll download it. But
I bought it for all my other buddies too, and so I played with them for like one night. We played like an hour and a half. We're like, yeah, that was good enough.
that's good enough.
we spawned in like San Diego. We
Oh.
drove up to Seattle and had our buddy that's living in Seattle now like show us around the town, and then we drove over towards Idaho. And saw a bunch of nothing. We're like, all right, cool, good enough.
Does it actually show stuff in the game?
It's like a 1/10 size of the United States, right? So it took like 30 minutes to drive from San Diego to Seattle, and like they have the big towns, and they have like a rough layout of the big towns.
So did you recognize anything of Idaho or no?
No, not. There's nothing in Idaho.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. They didn't care.
Boise's not even big enough to be in the game.
Yeah.
They didn't care. Like,
No.
Okay.
Yeah, what I remember is that also that I got a new beef PC, really big one, like got a 4070 in there, and Crew 2's like, yeah, we're gonna set your graphics on the lowest possible setting, and I was like, you bastards, and I got to go in there and I got set to ultra.
They straight up called you weak boy.
Yeah.
Your computer can't run this. Sorry. You're like, no,
This 10-year-old
it can.
game.
No, it can. Watch me.
If you ever want to play an interesting game that like does a good job of like showing the United States, play American Trucking Simulator.
Oh, I've heard you
Yeah.
talk about that.
That one's actually kind of cool
Is
because
it-
they do like
Yeah.
it's like I want to say 3/10
okay.
or 4/10, but like it's big enough where small towns are clearly there, and if you've been to these small towns, you know where you're going
Oh,
because
okay.
they did a good job of like
I
following
just love
Google
to
Maps
watch
or
the
whatever.
streamers who like play with a controller or a keyboard and they crash into people and lose a bunch of money. Like people have never there's some Asian streamers never driven in their lives, and they're just like, oh, we're okay, we just keep going.
I've seen that.
One of my favorite clips is from Euro Trucking Simulator. Same thing, just Europe. A guy named Dog VA did a stream, and he just got plastered. So he was just drinking and driving.
Oh yeah.
So he was just just going all over the place. It's very funny.
Just imagine people playing that their whole their whole lives. Yeah, I'm the trucking simulator life, and then they go actually work their actual trucking job.
They just never get
Yeah.
out of it. They're just always trucking.
Yeah,
They like it.
trucking.
They love it. They want more of it.
Keep on trucking.
Yeah. Well, fun to have you back.
Yeah. Glad we could chop it up for a minute. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Chop, chop, chopped.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Sweet,
Crack,
sweet,
crack, crack
Sweet,
the egg
sweet,
into the
sweet.
bowl. Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Well, that was episode 200, everybody.
Hope it
He
delivered.
finally got back. Yeah. We'll put him in the thumbnail so everybody knows.
Oh gosh.
You can be in the
no.
thumbnail.
We could just all be kissing.
Just hold the microphone.
Just put. just make give me the Joker face.
I'm not gonna do that much.
Do
He's
the
so
same
funny.
exact thumbnail. Just do the same one.
Well, that's it, everybody. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
We delayed this episode for multiple reasons, but I think it was good.
It's fun.
We
It was
got,
fun.
We got to where we needed to be, and now we're retiring. That will be it.
Yeah.
200
episodes.
200's a good stopping point, isn't
It's
it?
a long podcast, honestly.
It's
Yeah.
longer than most.
Yeah, most just they just
Like
quit.
maybe 10 is most
Yeah.
podcasts.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But
Well,
yeah, you're not wrong.
Take that, Hawk to a girl. We got your
Yeah.
episode count by 50.
Wait, did she quit already?
No, she's still going, but I think
Oh.
she only has 3
She
episodes.
just started. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure she
That's why I
just
said
started.
we have her times 50. We
Yeah.
have her was so much better. or so much
Hopefully
more.
she goes 5 years.
This
Hopefully she can
podcast
do
is
it.
almost 10 years old. That makes me sick.
So imagine
2017.
making a really cringe meme and then just getting $1 million from studios and stuff, and it's what the hell?
She is
Spit
very
on
cute.
that thing.
She's very cute.
Yeah,
I
but
think that helps.
yeah, true.
Like no cap.
It says a lot about society.
Yeah. Cute
We
girl.
live
Let's
in
make her famous.
We live in
Monkey brain.
Sorry.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Comment in the videos. Go watch our other episode where we talk about loofahs. I don't even know what episode it is.
There's
I think it
the
was
thumbnail.
140 something.
Yeah. Go compare that debate to the one we had just barely.
Yeah.
Keep it rad,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.